Packed out first show, man. One more time for all the girls, man. Give it up for Janetta, Caitlin, Courtney. This is amazing. That's right, guys. Just moved here from Washington, D.C. to LA. Dropped a comedy special today called Son of an Ice Cream Man. If you can't tell, I grew up in a family of ice cream truck drivers. Where my ice cream truck head's at. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. I like the vibes here. It's like very Trader Joe vibes. It's very like cool, but like non-threatening. I like that. You know what I mean? Very like, I feel like you guys know different brands of cheese. Like, hell yeah. Applause breaks on cheese. Yeah, we fuck with cheese. Keep going. Mozzarella, Parmesan. Yeah, no, I ran out. My bad. I'm not cold. I just moved here. I'm not hip yet. Y'all got to put me on. You know what I mean? This is a wine and trees vibe. I get it. You know what I mean? This looks like a hookah lounge with no hookahs. Like the Middle Eastern side of me right now is like, this is weird. Like I feel like there should be smoke in my face, and I should be having like, you know, small hints of lung cancer. Oh, all right. I have so much to talk about, man. Yeah, I grew up in a family of ice cream truck drivers. All my uncles, they drive ice cream trucks. My dad drives an ice cream truck. My first car was an ice cream truck. Yeah. When I turned 16, my dad was like, if we're gonna buy you a car, we might as well make a profit. And it was fucked. I was like, all right. Yeah, man. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the ice cream truck business, but I grew up watching my dad fight other ice cream men. It's a very violent business. I don't know if you guys know that. Like at the age of 10, I saw my dad get knocked out by another ice cream man, which is like very traumatic, you know, A, because you see your dad getting knocked out, but secondly, it's by an ice cream man. You know, ice cream men are supposed to be the happiest people in the world. Like when you're a kid, you see an ice cream, you're like, ice cream! That's the ice cream man! I'm like, that's the dude who knocked out my dad, son. Fuck that dude. I'm gonna get revenge after this popsicle. My dad doesn't fight like that anymore because he's 65 years old. He's simmered down, but he wants me to fight his battles. It sucks because he works for 6 months in Maryland selling ice cream, and the other 6 months he goes on vacation in his home country, Iran, which is actually where he is right now. And I saw the news broke out today. I don't know if you guys saw the news, but like there was another case of coronavirus in Iran, and it's spreading and stuff. So I had a concern. I called him, like, hey, Dad, I just watched the news. I just want to check in on you, see how you're doing. Is everything going okay? He's like, yeah, man, I'm doing okay, man, but the soccer team keeps losing. And I was like, that's not what I'm talking about. I was like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, nah, the team just lost 10 in a row. And I was like, you should probably watch the news, dog. And he was like, oh, that's what you're talking about. That's what you're, listen, I just want to let you know I'm doing fine, but if anything happens to me, I just want to let you know all the ice cream trucks are under your name. I was like, that doesn't make me feel better. You know what I mean? 'Cause, I don't know if you guys ever drove an ice cream truck, but it's not cool. Yeah, man. I like LA so far. It's my 5th month here. All my friends said, don't move to LA. It's not like the movies. Go to New York. I was like, man, it's exactly like the movies, son. I drink smoothies every day, son. I talk to models all the time. And just because I talk to models, it doesn't mean they talk back. That's a fact, because there's 5 that live in my building. Every morning I'm like, oh, what's up, models? And they're like, we don't want to talk to you. And I'm like, but we're still talking. I'm like, hell yeah. Because I've been rejected I grew up in Section 8 housing. I've been rejected my whole life. So when I get rejected by models, I'm like, this is progress. You know? You guys are so supportive. This is crazy. This is I do feel like, you know, because I don't know what it is about Trader Joe's, but I'm always in my happy place. And I feel like if there was a Facebook group, this would be like our Trader Joe's community, like meetup group right now. Like what do you guys do? Because, you know, every time you go, you discover new things and like the frozen, you're like, oh, this is some bomb ass chicken wings that's organic too? Hell yeah. All right, it's too much Trader Joe's shit. Too much. I get excited. But that's where I go to meet women. Yeah, straight up. That's one thing I've learned in LA. Like, fuck the nightclubs. Trader Joe's, that's where it's at. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you spend like $250, $300 on table service, but you know how much that can get you at Trader Joe's? Son, okay, so what happened, I was at Trader Joe's last week. I saw the most beautiful girl in the world. I was like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Like, you know, I just want to let you know that. She's like, oh, thank you so much. I'm like, yeah, what do you do? And she's like, oh, I'm a model. And she just like pointed at her face. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up. I was like, good for you. And then, I think you guys are like laughing at me. Like, ah! And then she asked me like, what do I? She's like, what do you do? And I panicked and I was like, I'm a model too. She's like, oh my God, that's awesome. I was like, I guess I'm a model. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That's a cool job, being a model. You know what I mean? That's a very LA type of job too, because like, I don't know, sometimes I fantasize what it'd be like to be discovered, you know, as a male model. You know, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I might walk around my apartment on Melrose and like just pretend like I might get discovered one day. Like someone just walks up to me like, hey, yo, son, you got some beautiful ass eyes, bro. I'm like, you think so? He's like, yeah. I'm like, you think I should model? He's like, nah, I ain't say all that. I was like, damn, that was my moment. Damn. I like, are y'all from LA? Yeah? Clap your hands if you're from LA. All right. And then clap your hands if you from somewhere else and you moved here. All right, that's what's up. I like that. So that's good. That's why I feel comfortable. Because sometimes you can't tell with LA crowds, man. I was, you know, because like, I'm lucky. Both my parents are immigrants. My mom's Bolivian and my dad's from Iran. And like most immigrant parents, they don't want their kids doing comedy. But they support me mainly because before I got into comedy, I was a drug dealer. So, yeah. So when I told them I'm gonna do stand-up comedy, they're like, finally. He's getting his life together. They're like, go ahead, tell your dick jokes. I'm like, thank you, mama. Yeah. Shout out to Bolivia. Now, like, you know, sometimes, like, I reflect on, like what I put my parents through, like, as a young drug dealer, you know? Like, I remember when I was 14, I got caught dealing, and my mom was devastated. Like, she didn't know what to do. So she transferred me to a rich private school, thinking that was gonna help the situation. But in reality, she gave me a promotion. It was the best experience of my life. Listen, you guys are an amazing audience. My name is Martin Amini. Keep it going for Janetta. Thank you guys so much.